Hi, good morning, everyone. It's April 22nd. I'm driving into work, but I wanted to talk real quickly about Haney. But first, I had a question. So, I'm listening to I Wish by R. Kelly. It's one of my favorite songs, and I like to blast it. But am I wrong? Like, should I totally stop listening to his music? I'm just wondering what other black folks think. Because, I love this song. This is such a beautiful song to me, and I still listen to it. I still blast it. Matter of fact, there are like 2 or 3 more his that I do also, but should I stop? Like, do you guys still listen? So, just give me your opinion on that. Michael Jackson, forget it. I'm listening to Michael Jackson. You can kick rocks if you think the man is guilty. But, that was just a quick question. But here's what I was going to say about Haney. I feel kind of bad. I definitely hate that he apologized. But I feel kind of bad that it created a disconnect between, amongst Bill Haney and his dad and us in the boxing community. I feel like they won doubly. Is that a word, doubly? I feel like they won times 2 because there seems to have been severed ties. I don't like that he apologized because he had nothing to apologize for. The reason why it irritates me that he apologized is because they're they're succeeding in changing the face of racism. You know what I mean? Racism is no longer these cops savagely murdering black babies, these cops murdering black men right in front of their kids with their kids in the back seat, these cops telling a man to walk to his car and he walks to his car with his hands up and they execute him right there on national TV. Racism is no longer the Catholic Church telling the priest in Rwanda to murder thousands and thousands. I think it was like 80,000 Rwandans that they told the church in Rwanda to kill. Like these citizens who live in these states where they play around with the gun law so that they can murder black teenagers. That's no longer the face of racism. It's some 20-year-old kid saying that no white boy would ever beat me. Like, Devin Haney really should have sought a lot of counsel before he apologized. If I were him, man, if he would have asked me, I would have had him do a slideshow with like 100 slides just showing how these people murder black people savagely, especially black children, how they just murder them in cold blood and nobody does anything about it. They just let it happen. Just slide after slide of dead kids, dead black kids, that not only the cops are murdering, but these citizens who hide behind these gun laws are murdering. He could have done a slideshow. He could have also added, even if he didn't want to go that far, he could have added, Oscar De La Hoya and his racist emails that he got away with, and Kovalev and his racism, and Mikey Garcia. He could have added that, and he could have go through this slideshow and see what racism really looks like. You want to call me a racist? That's how he should have responded. I promise you they would have backed off him because they don't want that kind of attention. They don't want him showing these cops murdering black children, just murdering little kids in cold blood, sacrificing children on a daily basis for their organs. These black kids are showing up in the funeral homes stuffed with newspaper and all kind of nonsense. Like, show the real face of racism. You know what I mean? I just wish he had not hit the panic button, but he's so young, I feel sorry for him. I just hope that we can reconnect with him, you know what I mean? That's my opinion. But I hate that he apologized. He had nothing to apologize for. Are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? With what goes on with us? No way. That was a very bad move, but again, I hope we can reconnect with him. I don't see why he can't retract it. I don't see why he can't go back and say, you know what, I thought about it and fuck all of you. I don't know why he can't do that. And then for him to say, I think I saw a tweet where he's talking about, I talked with Suleiman and, basically he's going to get me right with staying on the right path. He's your reference. He's your frame of reference for equality and how to treat people fairly. That's a rhetorical question, of course. We know he's not a reference. He's part of the problem. So the whole thing just stinks, you know? It just stinks of racism in itself. And that apology was horrible. No. But, you know, it's easy for me to say that because I'm not in his shoes. I have to consider that also. I have to consider that. It's easy for me to say that. Maybe with the money he's making, he's thinking about all the people in his family, all of his cousins, and all of the people he can give a better life. And maybe he just decided this apology would blow over. Maybe he didn't see it as more of a world picture, you know, but just a personal thing where he's thinking about all the people he can help. And, you know, just how it could further him along, because it's all about money in this country, you know what I mean, at least for now. And I guess my point is I really can't say for sure what even the most fearless people would do in a situation like this. I don't know, but I hate that he apologized. I can say that, but I can't say that under every single circumstance maybe I wouldn't have done the same thing, especially if I'm 20 years old, 21 years old, and, you know, shining bright like that. But I'm talking a lot. I just wanted to get that said. Everyone have a good day. Thank you for listening.